What's up, fam? This is Matt Sams back again with the Deep Ministry Project. I hope that all of you are doing well, biblically as well as physically. And as always, my job, my passion, what I want to do here is deepen your biblical literacy and heighten your Christology. So today I only have one book that I want to reveal. I have other ones that may be coming next month, but this one, y'all, I know y'all seen the title. This is one of the most important purchases as far as a book that I have made. But before I get to that, I do want to update y'all on two books that I had out the last time I was doing a session like this or an episode like this. So these are two books that I had for my classes. From Moses to Malachi, exploring the Old Testament, and from Gospels to Glory, exploring the New Testament, both of them by Kenneth G. Hanna. And I was kind of reluctant on, let me not say reluctant. I didn't know how much I was actually going to enjoy these works because I do not like big, broad surveys of the Bible. But what I believe that has been accomplished, especially in this book, because this is where most of my required reading is taking place at this time. He has been able to not only give a meaty exposition that adds to your knowledge of really what's there in the text, things that we may have overlooked, but it also whets your appetite for, you want more. So he keeps a real delicate balance. And also, this is one of the only books I think that I have read where I'm actually enjoying the counter arguments to what I would like to call the biblical view, the right view. I'm enjoying the counter arguments as well as the rebuttals that this author is given to those. So for right now, I am here. Hopefully, this transitions over into the New Testament. And the way I could tell that I really like this book is that, I'm actually going beyond the required reading. They tell me to stop at one section. I'm reading one or two sections ahead, when time allows. So yeah, these are very good. For certain up to this point, even though I'm not done with it, if you are interested in a great scholarly survey of the Old Testament, not only to get your feet wet, but to also take a dive into it. Yeah, so far I can recommend From Moses to Malachi, exploring the Old Testament. So I know y'all seen the title. Some of y'all may be saying the most important book that he has ever purchased. Must be a very expensive book. And then it may be other people that are saying, well, what book is more important than the Bible? More important than the Bible. Any book that is on this shelf that y'all see behind me or that I have read concerning the Word of God or the person of Christ or the triune God, nothing beats out the Bible. There's no book that can explain the Bible so well that I do not need God's scriptures anymore. I do say that this is one of the most important books I think that I have ever purchased, that I'm going to be able to hold on to for life. I was super excited to get it. I did not know that I had this digitally in my Logos library until I began taking another class, which I'll talk to y'all about. But it was something about, I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, I got to get a physical copy because I'm enjoying the content of this class so much. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and take this out of the package. And y'all are saying, well, what book is a more important purchase than the Bible? Well, it is the Bible, but not just any Bible. This is the Greek New Testament with the dictionary, and I had to get this book for my Greek class. So this class, y'all, this has been let me go ahead and finish unwrapping it. But so far, this class that I have been taking has been very, very exciting, to say the least. I love the biblical languages before me even taking this class. Like when I hear my favorite teachers or scholars bring out a word that adds so much more depth to a text, nothing excites me more than hearing them break down Greek, Aramaic, and Hebrew. So I had to take this class as a required course, but I'm enjoying every bit of it. Now, I am not, as of yet, a Greek scholar. I do not know. I can't even say very much Greek. I'm learning. I'm in the beginner stage. We're going through the alphabets. I'm learning vocabulary words. I'm starting to learn declensions and things of that nature. And one thing I can say Greek has really showed me is how much or how bad I am at the English language. So, nevertheless, not discouraged, but man, I'm like, yeah, I gotta have this. So I want to master this book. Greek is one of those things. From the few weeks that I have been taking the class, I know that this is something that I not only have to touch for the rest of my life, I'm gonna have to desire to touch it. I do not want to end up losing what I have learned as far as taking a break. So whenever I do look at my New Testament, I'm going to be opening up to my Greek New Testament and just trying to follow along, but also learning those vocabulary words in the back. Y'all don't know how excited I am to get this book. I actually, it got delayed once. This was supposed to be a birthday present for me. My oldest daughters, they chipped in, they got some Amazon cards, and I was able to add some change to that and purchase this. And I'm super excited. So yeah, this is it. This is one of the most important purchases I believe I'm gonna ever make as far as my education, as far as my biblical learning. Reading the review, somebody posted a very good quote just about understanding and mastering and learning Greek from the New Testament. The quote went something like this: "This is the New Testament." Well, we see right here in the Greek, this is the New Testament. Everything else is a translation. Everything else is a translation. This is the New Testament. Everything else is a translation. And like I say, I don't want to keep saying over and over how excited I am, but I think this is also going to bridge a gap for me with the Old Testament when I'm able to see how the gospel writers, Paul, uh, you know, James, Jude, the author of Hebrews, how they utilized the Greek Septuagint to make their points, make their arguments. So, man, what more can I say? And that's all I came on here to do. Kept it under 10 minutes. Just got done preaching today. Finna go home. Well, I'm already home. Look, that's how I know I've been up talking, preaching up all night. Mind getting fuzzy. I'm about to go and take me a good nap. Till the next time, I'm out. Peace. Y'all take care. I'm gone.